Rips to the body by Ditcheva. Right back. Oh, big ding. She's in trouble. She's in big trouble.
Potentially, she's hammering away. Referee was looking closely. Lisa Malden looked for a moment like she was going to be finished. But no win to this woman. Another knee to the midsection. Left hand coming down from the top. Malden kicking away. Stop. Fight. Ditcheva asked her to stand back up. Malden more body shots. This one first round finish for Dakota.
Dakota Ditcheva just dropped a chilling warning at Liz Carmouche, and the fight world is losing it. The clip has fans buzzing as the young British phenom, known for her highlight finishes in PFL, takes aim at Carmouche, the seasoned veteran, former title challenger, and MMA trailblazer. It's a clash of youth versus experience, and the stakes couldn't be higher.
By TK or KO, I will tell you the confidence that she's going to have now getting up is going to be unbelievable.
And they're leading. Beautiful knee from the plum.
And Ditcheva takes Jenna Bishop back to her feet and goes immediately on the attack.
Bishop's in trouble.
And that does it. First round.
It's not good. She have looked at the leg. Getting that lead. Leg. In the center. And Jack. The legs. Oh, no. So much. Referee Bryce out. The eliminator. Forward, John, but unable to do much of next.
Dakota's rise has been fueled by highlight finishes and fearless trash talk, and calling out a respected veteran like Carmouche instantly raises the stakes, bringing more views, more controversy, and the potential for a big money matchup. But with the spotlight also comes backlash, making this move as risky as it is bold. Fan reactions are sharply divided. Some see Dakota as fearless, while others believe she crossed a line. That split not only fuels engagement but also shapes her reputation. On one hand, her bravado could catapult her into superstardom if she delivers in the cage. On the other, failure could turn this into a cautionary viral moment. So, are you Team Dakota or Team Carmouche? Drop your pick and your rawest take below. Hit like if you want a slow-mo tactical breakdown if this fight gets booked, and subscribe as we follow every step of the story.
Let me clean every single girl out in the 125 division and then...
Dakota Ditcheva just sent a message that shook the entire women's flyweight division. She didn't hold back. I'll clean every single girl out in the 125 division. That wasn't aimed at just anyone. It was a direct warning to Liz Carmouche, one of the toughest veterans in MMA history, and honestly, nobody has ever spoken to Carmouche like that. This is the new face of women's MMA, and she's coming for blood.
She's in trouble. Dakota Ditcheva to the body again for a championship. Forward, John, but unable to do much of next.
Severely split effort there. Valentina needs to square up and close. For the sake of fighter's sake.
Let's rewind. Dakota Ditcheva, a Muay Thai machine, remains undefeated and now holds the PFL Flyweight World Championship. Her 2024 run wasn't just impressive, it was dominant, capped by her crown jewel victory over Taila Santos, the same fighter who once pushed Valentina Shevchenko to the limit in the UFC. With that win, Dakota proved she's not just hype, she's the real deal, and she's hungrier than ever for more. Now the big question, why Liz Carmouche? Carmouche is a pioneer who's faced legends like Ronda Rousey, Valentina Shevchenko, and Juliana Velasquez. She's built a reputation on toughness, durability, and grinding opponents down. But Dakota doesn't care. She sees Carmouche as the first name on her hit list, the symbol of the old guard she's determined to destroy. This isn't just a call-out, it's generational warfare. And Dakota didn't stop there. she vowed to clean out the entire 125 division, calling out names like Macy Barber, Tatiana Suarez, Erin Blanchfield, and even Valentina Shevchenko herself. If the UFC door opens, she wants to prove total dominance at flyweight before even thinking about moving up to bantamweight. And honestly, that's terrifying, because right now, no one at 125 matches Dakota's finishing rate, aggression,
Clean every single girl.
But there's one catch. On July 19, 2025, Dakota suffered a hand injury in her win over Sumiko Inaba, a setback that could stall her momentum, at least temporarily. Hand injuries are tricky, especially for a striker, but Dakota doesn't lose hype when she's sidelined. Every time she speaks, she makes headlines, and every time she fights, she delivers violence. Now, her threat to Carmouche may be the storyline that keeps her in the spotlight during recovery. So here's the real question: can Dakota actually clean out 125? Some say yes. Her Muay Thai is on another level, her finishing instincts are rare, and her confidence is borderline terrifying. Others argue she hasn't faced true UFC-level depth yet, with names like Erin Blanchfield and Tatiana Suarez posing stylistic nightmares, and Liz Carmouche herself being the veteran who has spoiled hype trains before. Dakota's brutal words might be her boldest gamble yet. She just declared war on Carmouche and every woman at 125, promising to clean out the entire division. Whether that's pure confidence or a dangerous mistake, one thing is clear: the era of quiet respect is over. This is the Dakota Ditcheva show now. So tell me in the comments, if Dakota and Liz Carmouche actually face off, does the veteran break the hype, or does Dakota steamroll her way through the division like she promised? Liz Carmouche just shocked the MMA world with her latest announcement. Not only did she confirm her return, but she went straight for the undefeated golden girl of the PFL, Dakota Ditcheva, with words that were absolutely brutal: "I'll break Dakota's hype. My next target is Dakota. I'll kill you. I'm a killer monster, and this is your last warning." Ladies and gentlemen, this is the most savage call-out of Dakota's career. Carmouche isn't just another name in the division, she's a pioneer, a veteran, and one of the most battle-tested fighters in women's MMA history. On August 15, 2025, she proved she's still dangerous by winning the PFL Women's Flyweight Tournament, brutally finishing Gina Bishop via third-round KO/TKO. That victory didn't just add to her highlight reel, it set the stage for her next target, Dakota Ditcheva. With a professional record of 25 wins and 8 losses, Carmouche has fought legends, survived wars, and built her legacy. And now, at 41 years old, she's still calling herself a killer monster, and based on her track record, she's not wrong.
And then I prove everybody wrong. That's what I'm going to do again. Across Twitter was saying, like, one of the dream fights they want to see is White House, myself.
She could start asserting some dominance on this round, in my opinion. Oh, look at Bishop's in bed. And Liz Carmouche pulls out a world tournament victory.
Dakota Ditcheva, undefeated at 15-0 and already the face of the PFL as well as Dana White's newest obsession, has built her reputation on marketability, dangerous finishing power with 12 knockouts, 1 submission, and 2 decisions, and the nickname, Barbie Assassin, for her star presence and ability to stop opponents left and right. With hype even comparing her to the next Amanda Nunes and a potential torchbearer for women's MMA, but that hype is now under fire from Liz Carmouche, a 41-year-old veteran with a 25-8 record who isn't promoting but declaring war, flatly stating, "I'll break your hype, I'll kill you, I'm a killer monster," forcing the MMA world to question whether Dakota can truly handle a battle-tested pioneer or if the PFL has been protecting her with favorable matchups to preserve her perfect record. Because if this fight happens, it's not about rankings, it's about legacy. Carmouche, still savage and fighting like a monster, aiming to derail the Golden Girl, and Ditcheva, the undefeated star Dana White has already hinted at bringing to the UFC, representing not just prospect versus veteran but old school grit and scars against new school shine and hype, with fans split between calling Carmouche bitter and past her prime or believing she's the only fighter tough enough to expose Dakota. The stakes are political as much as personal. Since Dana has called Ditcheva the future of women's MMA and would be left scrambling if Carmouche crushes the PFL's Golden Girl before her UFC debut, making this showdown potentially one of the bloodiest, most controversial clashes in women's MMA history and raising the million-dollar question, will Carmouche humble the Barbie assassin and break the hype, or will Dakota prove her doubters wrong, destroy a legend, and carry her undefeated run straight into superstardom? Stop everything, Valentina, the Bullet, Shevchenko just dropped a bombshell on Dakota Ditcheva, and the MMA world is shaking. The former long-reigning UFC flyweight queen, the most technical striker the division has ever seen, just put her sights on the undefeated Barbie assassin. This isn't just a call-out, it's a statement of war from one of the greatest to ever do it, and it instantly raises the stakes for Dakota's hype train. The question now isn't just whether she can beat veterans like Liz Carmouche, it's whether she's ready to face the Bullet herself.
When I will see the hole, I will use this to finish as soon as I can.
Whoa. Oh, she ain't down. Yeah, it's bad. Oh, head check. Go! That's terrible. That's what happened to Priscilla. And Valentina is going to beat her up.
Yeah, it looks like she opened her up with one of those elbows.
Big Dan is looking closely. As it should be. That's it.
Dakota Ditcheva, the undefeated violent Cinderella of the PFL, has been destroying opponents with brutal finishes, thunderous knees, knockout power, and a cold killer instinct reminiscent of the greats, and she dared to call out Valentina Shevchenko, one of the most dangerous women in MMA history. Valentina didn't hold back, the Bullet fired straight, saying, "I'm a monster. I'll end you. That's your last fight. I'll end your era," and in MMA terms that reads like a death sentence, because on one side stands Valentina Shevchenko, a two-time UFC flyweight champion, a sniper with over 20 MMA wins, multiple Muay Thai titles, and the scariest fight IQ in the sport, and on the other stands Dakota Ditcheva, just 27, the PFL's Golden Girl whose momentum, finishing rate, and unfiltered bravado have the fight world split.